Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we will be doing the Barianmorph with Mizar. We have just unlocked it and we're going to show you what it does and how it works. We also have the Barianmorph playmat and sleeves from the ongoing Mizar event, the Raid Duel. There they are, it's very nice and cool. We shall be doing this with sushi. Got two painful decisions, we didn't need two of them. That is completely fine. I had forgotten what it was and what it did, but we need to send one of our sushis to the grave so that we can get another sushi. Now, I think I'm going to go with this one. You can only activate one painful decision per turn, so we can't do that again. So we're going to get out our uni. And yes, we're going to special summon our Shari. Then we're going to special summon this one because we have Shari in the field. We will use the effect of this to change this to level 5. And we're going to add our Shari Red to our hand. And then we're going to make a Dreadnought. There we are, the Dreadnought has been made. And that will allow us to draw a card as well. And we can also just negate that face-up trap. We shall set this Ice Dragon's Prison. It's a very powerful card. And before we do that, we're going to activate the effect of this to see if we can get lucky. There's 1, 2, and 3. We did. We got one. So let's go ahead and we're going to special summon that to the field. And now we're going to special summon... I would normally go for our second Dreadnought, but we're trying to do something here. So we're going to go for Giant Red Hand. If I did summon that second Dreadnought, we would have won, because our first Dreadnought would have attacked directly, destroyed that face down card, then the second one would have attacked, and we would have just won immediately. So we can now activate our skill. And there we have the Barianmorph. We're going to activate it once more to place our rank up Barrier Force here. Going to activate it. We're going to turn our Giant Hand into a Giant Red Hand. And there we go. I'm going to just set this enemy controller in case the opponent wants to do anything ridiculous. And let's go ahead. We're going to attack directly. And then this is going to take out the face down. And we should win in the next turn. It's not needed. What even is that? Oh, is that? Yes. No, my goodness, we did not need this many painful decisions. Oh my goodness, I forgot that this negates everything. Well, and the plus 8 is only once per turn, so. Okay, we can still do this. We're just doing it a roundabout way. There we are, second Dreadnought. And we have a second Ice Dragon Prison as well. And there we are, there, lots of fun. And that there is how you do the Barianmorph with the brand new character Mizar. And of course it does come up the win animation in Barian form as well, which is very cool. And now I'm just going to show you very quickly the deck list and how it all works. So the deck is 3 of every sushi. 3 uni, 3 shari red, 3 ikra, and 3 shari. That is absolutely required. The painful decision, of course, lets you send a level 4 normal monster to add a name with the same card from your deck to your hand. So because Shari Red and Shari both share the same name when this is in the deck, it says this card's name becomes known as Shari while it's in the hand, deck, or graveyard, or on the field. So this allows you to send the normal Shari and then add this one or this one to your hand, depending on what one you need. This one, if you reveal Shari, which is this or this, then you special summon it and you can special summon the other one. If you're forced to reveal Ikra, then Ikra gets sent back to the deck. Shari is you reveal another Shari to special summon this, and then you can special summon one of either of these from your deck to the field, and then you can Xyz into either the rank 4 or the rank 5 Dreadnought. This is just a normal vanilla with 2000, and this one can only be special summoned if you have a Shari on the field, which you are playing 6 of, and you also have 3 additional ones to get. And then while it's on the field, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and if there's a Shari among them, you can special summon it, and then you can, of course, Xyz after that. We're playing a singular Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 enemy controller, and of course 3 Ice Dragon Prisons, because that will get rid of everything. Now, your Dreadnoughts are going to be doing the majority of the work for you. This is just 2 level 5 monsters. It doesn't even have to be these Gunkin things. It can be whatever you want, but it does get additional effects if you use Gunkin ships. So if you use Shari, you draw a card. If you use Uni, then this card can attack directly. Now, there is no way to actually summon this card without using Uni in this version of the deck, so it's always going to be able to attack directly. And once per turn, and this is just a regular effect, you don't need the things underneath it, but once per turn, during your main phase, or your opponent's battle phase, you can target face-up cards you control equal to the number of Gunkin monsters you control, they're special summoned from the extra deck, and negate their effects. So that is for each Dreadnought you have on the field, you negate things which you saw me do with the trap card. This one, the Ikra class Dreadnought, is arguably even more ridiculous. So it's 2 level 4 monsters, it can be made with anything. If you do it with Shari, you draw a card, and if you do it with Ikra, then it can make a second attack during each battle phase. And once per turn, when your Gunkin monster that was special summoned from the extra deck inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. And because this thing will be attacking directly, this thing is able to clear whatever you want. If you have 2 of it on the field, you're clearing 2 cards of the opponent's board, and because this attacks for 2 and 9, this is 2/2, generally that's going to be enough to just immediately take care of your opponent. Now I'm playing Malevolent Sin and Utopia. Utopia is protection, Malevolent Sin is if things are going incredibly wrong, then at least it isn't out. But the Giant Hand and the Giant Red Hand are purely there for the skill. So what is the skill? Let's take a look at it. This is the Barian Battlemorph, number over 100. It can be used from turn 2 onwards if there is exactly 1 XYZ monster in your field that has a number between 101 and 107 in its original name, except for Chaos monsters. Now, what that means is if you've got a XYZ monster that has a number between 101 and 107, you can have other XYZ monsters in the field, you can have other monsters in the field, and you can have other spells and traps, but you're only allowed to have 1 monster that is an XYZ monster, or an Xyz monster as they're called, between 101 and 107. Then it transforms into battle form, the Barian Battlemorph form, and you can place 1 Barian's Force face down on your field from outside of your deck, and then you can, then while Barian's Force that is played by the skill on your field, you can only normal summon or special summon monsters that have the same type and attribute as one of your monsters on your field, or you can return all of your banished number monsters and number monsters in your graveyard to the extra deck. So rank up Magic Barian Force has a real long effect, but literally all it does is changes this guy, Giant Hand, into this guy, number C106, Giant Red Hand. And Giant Red Hand is absolutely ridiculous, however it does negate your own abilities as well, so do be aware of that. It's once per turn. So it isn't so bad, and it can do it 3 times. It is basically, for all intents and purposes, a solemn judgment that activates 3 times. It negates one thing, but it always negates the first thing. You don't have a choice in the matter, it always does it. And there you go, that is my little deck. That is the deck that I have been using, and it is pretty good. In fact, actually, just to show you, even the computer can play it, because if we just go here and we click on Auto Duel, then the computer should have no problems winning, even without me doing anything. So it's a very strong, very consistent little deck, is the Sushi deck, and I'm just doing it. I'm using it to create these barrier monsters. So there we go, it's going to reveal the Shari, and then it's going to special summon the Shari, and then it should special summon the Ikra from hand. And then it's going to change the other one to a level 5. I don't know why it did that. Okay, it should change. Oh my goodness, it's well, it's doing its own thing, it seems. And there we go, and that is going to allow it to Xyz once again. There is the Dreadnought. It's going to remove that card from the field. It's going to Painful Decision to get another Shari into hand. It's going to Special Summon, it's going to make another Xyz, and then they are just going to win from there. Nice and simple. It could have even done that better, but it went a roundabout way, so it just goes to show that even if you make mistakes, you are still well in control with the power of Sushi. Also, the Sushi deck is quite cheap to build, with the exception of one thing, and I shall point that out. So 90% of this deck is rares and commons. Of course, you don't need the Ice Dragon Prison. I'm using it because I have them. It is not a requirement. These guys are all rares. These guys are just normals or commons. And this is your only problem. This guy, he is absolutely required 3 of, and he is a super rare, unfortunately. The Painful Decision isn't really necessary either. And there is and also the 2 Xyz are both rares. These are the only Xyz you need. The rest of them you don't really. There is another Gunkan card that is a trap. I didn't spell that correctly. It is Gunkan. I missed out the N. And this is the trap card here. It is the Gunkan Suship Daily Special, which is a trap card that you reveal 3 Gunkan cards from your deck. Your opponent chooses one of them and you add that to your hand. However, if you reveal Shari in your hand, you get to choose what one to add to your hand instead. But the good thing about this is it also has the word Gunkan in its name, which means that it activates off Une, because Une can reveal the trap card and then send the trap card back into the deck to special summon Une and do it that way. You also have this spell that is the Gunkan Shipyard, which I never really thought was all that particularly good. That's why I have never used it. I do use this for the Raid Duels, just to make things a little bit easier for myself. In fact, I will very quickly show you the Raid Duel deck, which is a tiny bit different. This is all just to get damage on the raids. So here it is. It is exactly the same deck. It is 3 Une, 3 Shari, 3 Ikra, and 3 regular Shari as opposed to Shari Red. It also uses 3 of the trap card, uses 3 Powers of Guardians and 2 Megamorph. And the only Xyz we're using here are the Dreadnoughts. That is so that the computer, when doing auto duels, doesn't go into the wrong cards, because the Dreadnoughts are the things that are going to deal the maximum amount of damage, especially the double attackers and the Dreadnought that attacks directly, because it's going to clear the opponent's field, it's going to get rid of those Tachyon Dragons, and then you're just going to deal a tremendous amount of damage. Just show how much damage I have done. I think I've only played 1, and damage rank is A. There we go, I've dealt 409,200, and that was because I had a level 2000, and I defeated them entirely by myself with no help whatsoever. But there you go, folks, that is going to be it for this little video. It's also a little tutorial on how to unlock Mizar, because that will do you a lot of damage with that raid deck. The entire Sushi deck is all entirely available in one singular set, and that set is right over here once it loads. If we go into boxes, this is of course Speed Duel and not Rush Duel. and it is this Phoenix Blaze one. And in Phoenix Blaze, there you get your unis and all the rest of the cards, and of course that is also where you can pick up the trap card, Ace Dragon's Prison. So that's going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.